Hi viewers, in this session we are going to see about the case study on the suspension bridges. In a previous session I have explained what is the stress and strain, what are the different types of stress and strain, and also I have explained the importance of stress and strain. So here in this case study we will see that how this calculation of stress and strain is very important in the designing of the suspension bridges. So this is a suspension bridge. You can see this. There are the cables where we were used. Here these cables may be failed under due to the miscalculation of the stresses and strain. So this stresses and strain may be due to the live load, that is a moving load, or it may be due to the earthquake force, or it may be the if this bridge is in the seashore area, there will be the waves will be there. So the wave pressure also will be created there. So here due to this different types of loads, these stresses will be created. So therefore here to designing the suspension bridge cables, the understanding of the stress and strain is very important. So here the problem they have here it is taken as the this is a main cable of the suspension bridge, and we have to ensure the this safety and the durability of the cable under the different types of load. So there are different components are there. Every component should be safe. So how we can ensure the safe? By calculating the stresses and strain very carefully. So now we will see that what are the some different strength of material concept. First one is a tensile strength, and next one is a shear strain, and the last one is a material section. So we will see the one by one. Here you can see this. This is the suspension bridge, and you can see that there will be different types of suspension bridge I have given. And here if you are taking this, that we have to calculate the traffic also. So that is the it will create some forces on the deck slab and also the cables. So therefore the calculation of the live load is nothing but the moving load. The moving load due to the traffic is very important. And next one, you can see this. This is the cable which is subjected to the tensile forces. And if you are calculating the tensile forces correctly, then automatically the safety will be ensured there. And this is the another type of cable bridge, and this is the stayed cables. So here you can see the picture. This cable we are calling that as the stayed cables. Here the stayed cables are pulled at two ends. So one at the deck slab, the another at the column post. Here this is pulled, and therefore there will be the tensile force will be created there. Okay, so here then automatically the tensile stresses will be produced. Therefore the understanding of this the tensile stress is very important. Then once if the tensile force is applied, there will be the strain also will be created. Here the automatically once the tensile stress is created, then there will be a longitudinal strain and also the lateral strain, both will be happen. So therefore the calculation of the tensile stress and this tensile strain is very important here. And next one is the we have to understand we have to determine the strain and the stresses under the different types of loads. So here if you are taking this, so this is the different components. You can see this. Here this downward force is nothing but the self weight, and here these cables are subjected to the tensile force. And here you can see this deck slab, that is a girder, will be subjected to the bending moment. Okay, and here this is a main girder. This force is nothing but the compressive forces. So therefore you can see this, each and every component is subjected to the different loading. Okay, here this is a compressive force and it is a downward force, and here this is also the downward force on the girder, and here in two sides there are bending moment is created, and here also the tensile forces are created in the cables. So determining these tensile or compressive stresses and the strains are very important in the design. And the very important is a material selection. Here nowadays we are using the high tensile strength rod. Nowadays we are using the tendons. The tendon is having the more tensile strength when compared to the mild steel rod. Here we were using the stay cables. This stay cables should have the more tensile strength, and also it should have the more ductility also. So therefore the property of the ductility is very important, since here this cables may be subjected to the wind load or it may be the earthquake forces. So therefore that suspension bridge should having the capability of withstanding that different forces. So therefore this is the case study. I think you have understood what is the different types of forces and how the stresses and strains are very important in the designing of the suspension bridge. Thank you for listening this video. Thank you.
Hi students, now we will see the DP video on the introduction to the mechanics of solids. Now we are having this subject. The reason for having this subject is you have to understand the behavior and the property of the material. Okay. So if you are taking the structural element beam, column and slab, so what is the main material we are using here? Steel and concrete. So the concrete is strong and what? Strong in compression. Okay, and if you are taking the mild steel, it is strong in the tension. Okay, so therefore, if the many elements are there, every element is made up of steel and concrete. So therefore, it may be subjected to the different loading also. What are the types of loads? Line load, dead load, wind load. Okay, so these are all the loads. So you have to understand the property of the material and also what are the loads which are acting and how it is behaving. Okay, and same thing we are using in the structures also. So therefore this is very essential for knowing about this material property and the loading. Okay, so here why you should know the behavior of the material. So please list the thing. First one is to build the safe structure, and next one is to select the right materials. Okay, and we have to do the design correctly. Okay, and the next one we have to handle the weather and environmental conditions, and also we have to fix the problems in the site. Okay, and the last one is if you are following everything, we can give the green and smart construction. Okay, so now if you are taking the material behavior, you can see this is the concrete which is strong in compression. Okay, and if you are taking the steel, it is strong in the tension. Okay, so therefore here the behavior is different. Okay, if you are understanding this property only, you can use that in our structures. Okay, so for an example, if you are taking the steel, it is strong in tension. How will you check? There is a UTM machine is there. We will place a UTM steel rod in the UTM, and you can find the tensile strength of it. Okay, same thing, the compressive strength also you can know that. Okay, so according to the compressive strength, you can grade the concrete also. Okay, so now you can see this picture. Here, this engineer did calculate what are the loads which are acting and how it is behaving, getting to the property. So therefore, this building is collapsed. Okay, so therefore, you have to understand the loads and you have to understand the property of the material, or otherwise the structure will collapse like this. You can't maintain the safe structure. And also, if you are taking this, the next one, you can analyze the structural loads. So, and also you can calculate the bending moment and shear force. So now you will study the shear force and bending moment in the second unit itself. If you are calculating that correctly, then you can get the proper design. Okay, safe design. And if you are doing everything, you can avoid these types of failures. So you can see that this is a bridge, it is collapsed. So in bridge, if you are taking, there will be a movement of flyovers. What will be movement? There will be movement of vehicles, cars, it may be a bus or anything. Okay, so therefore it will create the moving load. So if you are not properly calculating the moving load, you can see how it is happening. So therefore this is the main importance of studying the strength of material. Thank you students. Thank you.